Hello creatives, welcome to the Daily Pick a Card and birthday reading for September 7th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 4 of diamonds. Before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a 5 of diamonds. Okay, so the way this works, I'm going to read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about this vibration of the 4 of diamonds because that's the energy that we're in today. High vibe, low vibe, we could run into any of it. And then we're going to wish the 4 of diamonds a very happy birthday and bring forth a suggestion from Source as to how you might raise your vibration a little bit quicker, kind of a direct route, so that you can feel really good about yourself and therefore have that beautiful energy, that feel-good energy to draw from anytime you need to manifest something or want to manifest. All right, let's get started and turn over card number 1. The 10 of clubs. Now, I do look at the chart of the day, and the 4 of diamonds has the 10 of clubs in the Venus position in the birth chart. So this brings in that Venus connotations, which are basically how we make ourselves happy, what we ensconce ourselves in, how we go about doing that, and what feels good for us, how we feather our nest, and what we're attracted to. So the 10 of clubs is that ecliptic card as well. So you want to look to your ecliptic and see what you have there. If you are a 4 of diamonds, you have the ace of clubs. So this is like the epiphanies of a very big idea. It is about being really original in your thinking. It's really this love of study and the energies around that, having this unique perspective. And the really lovely thing about it, if you have been feeling a little down lately, the Ace of Clubs brings you up. It's a mood changer for the better. But 10 of clubs, yes, this is an ecliptic card. This is the magician card in the major arcana. So you are going to feel super connected today. It's a great day to get a 10 of clubs. It is your ecliptic with it as well. So you could feel really lucky on a 4 of diamonds day. 4 and diamonds is the key card for the diamond suit. You think of the 4 sides. So it brings a little extra energy with it. It's very grounding. It's related to Mercury, like Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And it is the 4th position, which brings in the High Priestess. So High Priestess, Magician, Venus, key 4 of diamonds card. It's a pretty big day if you pick this card. And it's going to be for all of us having that opportunity when we read this for the collective as a whole for the day. So let's turn over card number 2. We got the 8 of hearts in reverse. This also is in the 4 of diamonds birth chart. It is in the moon position. So we're looking at a reversal here. So you might want to think about what that reversal might mean for you personally. I always like to look at my card, thinking about that, what I would be resistant to and maybe push against. For me, being mostly cardinal energy, I'd be looking at the big picture and maybe missing the littler points that I really need to be paying attention to. So that kind of thing. And if you're immutable, it might be difficult to decide, feeling like you've got quite a few choices that you could make and deciding on which way to go with it. Fixed signs are more resisting, more stubborn in their ignoring or refusing to take a look at something that might be better for them. So, whatever it is for you, you could look at this reversal in that respect as well. We've got the moon energy here, so we're all being asked to look at our moon position and think about what you have there and how that plays into your emotions, which really does relate back to this 10 of clubs being in that 4 of diamonds birth chart in that Venus position. So closely related is the moon intuitive needs that are met through Venus, right? So we'll think about that as well. This is K2 energy, so you want to look at K2 too. This is where you're meant to go and explore. So you may be feeling some resistance around exploring what really validates who you are at your core. The 8 of Hearts is all about that emotional. Are you emotionally stable within? How do you get stable? How do you find a balance for you? Because this card's out of balance in a reversed situation. When you're out of balance, it is about being or feeling some disconnect. And that disconnect is that breaking a promise, really. Are you feeling manipulated? Have you been deceived? Are you deceiving yourself? Did you have rose-colored glasses on and wanting to see something in a way, and now you've woken up and you've seen it and you can't deny it. It is this feeling tricked, duped, or, perhaps you've got realizing that you're in a conditional relationship and how that is making you out of balance, whatever that relationship is. Maybe you're in over your head in something. So those are things to look at today and really put it in perspective. Maybe do a grounding meditation, chakra grounding. It's a good card to do that with, and opening your way of thinking about how that makes you feel emotionally. Because for the 8 of Hearts, it's that Hanged Man energy in the major arcana, and it's about having this in the upright position. You really want to have that balance between just almost like a marriage between you and yourself, that me, myself, and I, all the bits about you, and seeing it as a whole, and feeling good about who you are at your base level. So when it's in reverse like this, it is some kind of possibilities of you being stuck in the matrix of needing to convince somebody of something to the point where you're pontificating. It is being that self-centered and justified in the scorn and feeling vain. It is also about self-deception. So you got to be looking at that today. And for the 4 of diamonds being that kind of energy, this would have you feeling ungrounded and feeling like you're lacking resources. when in truth, the Four of Diamonds is having enough. You've got enough to do what you need to do today, to look at whatever you need to look at today. You can feel grounded enough to be able to at least peek under the Band-Aid. I know, if you're feeling up for it, rip that Band-Aid off. But if you're not, you can peek, because these things are always brought in a timely manner. It is you having this opportunity to question what comes up for you, what you're bumping into, that lower vibe of the Four of Diamonds day, possibly the lower vibe of an Eight of Hearts, lower vibe of whatever your card is. But what is that? It's a mirror. It's a mirror for you to question. You asking about, how do I feel about that? What desire, what impulse, what block came up for you? Accept that that is a mirrored part of you, being you. It's brought forth because it's time for you to see it. It's ready to be healed. So ask your guides, ask your diamond to help you with that. Ask them to bring it. You won't waste it. Give you the answers, bring clarity and balance to the situation, and help you through it. They love that. And to do it, look at your ecliptic, look at your K2, and look at your Pluto. Those 3 planet positions are essential to figuring it out. So if you are a Four of Diamonds, you on the Pluto position, that king position, is that Five of Clubs. So it's the busy, the sorting through, the not being able to really ground into what you need to take something to its fruition. So yeah, interesting stuff, isn't it? Let's look at card number 3. We've got the Two of Clubs. I love the Two of Clubs because it is us getting answers to our questions, and it's going to come through very ethereal, very connected, very psychically. The diamond suit are incredibly psychic and intuitive. This Four of Diamonds energy that basically is that high priestess energy. She's ready to bring that to fruition for you. All she needs is for you to be asking for it, and it's yours. It's yours, like given. So ask away. Ask as if you've already placed your order. It's in the mail. It's coming. You're ready for it. You're going to treat it with the respect and gratitude that it deserves, and you're not going to waste it. You're going to do the best you can with it. That's your promise, and it will come in the best way for you. Always in measure. So again, with this 10 of Clubs, you really want to put in the effort, because efforts bring rewards with the 10. The more work you put in, the more you're going to get back out of it. We're talking intellectual pursuits. Remember the Magician. It's all the abilities of all the other cards, which including the Two of Clubs. This is in that suit. It is a beautiful, really pretty interesting day for us. So we're grounded. We've got that key, Four of Diamonds. And if it were in the shadow attributes that we're looking at, that it is, like I said, just feeling like you don't have enough, feeling kind of shallow and egotistical, and seeking validation from without because you're feeling unstable, or you're feeling greedy, right? Like you've got to do something to make sure you get the money, or you make sure you get that. So, but really what we could be really being grounding and tapping into is the realization that we have enough. We've got what it takes. We've got enough skill. We've got enough talent. We've got enough money. It will come if we need it today for whatever it is that we are facing. It's that kind of day. All right. So, yeah, looks like we've got a lot that we're being asked of. We got to put in the effort, but it'll be happy in it. Tens are happy to do the work. It feels good. They just want to get in front of the plow and plow the whole field. You know, you just feel good about putting in the work. It's going to be a day where it goes smoothly, and we're going to be happy with that. Things are going to fall into place with that magician energy, and it's good. We're not even going to really realize that we need to put in the effort. But now that you know it, it's going to happen for you. And we're going to get the answers that we need to whatever this reversed Eight of Hearts is about, how we're feeling imbalanced and seeking validation from an outside source, looking for that through someone else's eyes reflecting back to us. That's not where we want to be. We want to sit for a moment, sort it through, understand ourselves emotionally. If we need an upgrade, if we need to move forward, wherever we are seeing where the tweak needs to happen, that's the kind of energy, that's the kind of ask that you want to shift that energy about. All right, I think we can do it on a day like today. It looks good. Let's move on to the birthday. Happy birthday, Four of Diamonds. Hope your year is going amazing and that you are ready to manifest with the best of them by raising your vibration. Always interesting what the suggestions are from Source to really give you this insight as to what's going to make you feel good about you. Willpower. Use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. Well, willpower, bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. You know, when things don't go the way you plan, yeah, how are you going to tap into your willpower to get yourself through it? That is your catch-22. So for you, coming up with the willpower has everything to do with your birth chart is so set up for this because you've got that Ace of Clubs on your ecliptic, and that's all about having original ideas about you. Astrology, cards, whatever you're getting into, whatever question you have, it is ultimately about you being you, doing the upgrades, doing what you can to improve upon yourself, to move into that higher vibration, and that just really treating yourself with the respect and beauty that you should be, what we all need to be. So using your willpower, you as a Four of Diamonds is a pretty good willpower. Virgo's very good willpower. This is you just being able to sink into that sub-ruling of Saturn. This gives you that natural gift of problem solving. And that is your Sun card, that Two of Spades is all about just instinctively knowing. It's like it's so ready for you to be tapped into, that remedies and cures about your physical and mental well-being. It's there. You just can't deny it. And being a Four of Diamonds is just this beautiful card of having that enough of what you need to really be happy. I think the catch-22, if you will, with the seeking how you could really pull on your how to get your willpower up to that higher vibration where you are feeling so strong about yourself is going to happen through that Pluto 5 of Clubs. That and the Rahu. I can really see that King of Spades coming into a lot of leaning on that. It is where you are being called to seek knowledge. So the King of Spades is all about change through crisis, change that is about you and your well being. To make those changes quicker, you could rely a lot more on your Two of Spades and see what's going on there for you. And really tap into what those cards are offering, because I think between the King of Spades and the Two of Spades, you could really put that Ace of Clubs on your ecliptic to really good use, coming up with those original epiphanies of self. It's a beautiful card, and be keeping an eye out for the Two of Hearts, because it is activated with the Two of Hearts, that Ace of Clubs. So whenever you get that in your day, your week, your year, it's going to make a big difference for you. And also, that Five of Clubs is a lot of work on your Pluto, but that relates back to that King as well, because it's in the King position. So they're all intertwined. And that Five of Clubs is you doing the work that comes to you, sorting it through, gleaming the nuggets, realizing pretty quickly through the King of Spades, the Two of Spades, what needs to go, what can stay, what you need to keep close, what can be put on the shelf, and what needs to be worked through mentally, intellectually, what you are gleaming from your studies. So that is where you want to look to build your willpower, keeping you grounded and on track and feeling good about your stick-to-itness, right? That is all your willpower. So every time you have those thoughts of needing to compromise and feeling like you've lost something, you really haven't. That is where you are being asked to figure it out and find a way to stay in that positivity. So let's see if the cards of Truth, Spirit, and Nature has to offer. The Eight of Spades. This is brilliant because that is so the King of Spades. The Eight of Spades is all about taking the time to really understand who you are at your core and to get comfortable with that. Be the watcher. Take the time to really allow for you to soak into who you are at your core. It is the Rahu card, so that comes right back to that King of Spades. And it's always about overcoming the limitations of self, the beliefs that you have about yourself, right? Feeling defeated. What beliefs do you have around that? I never get myself out of a mess, that kind of thing. Well, what if you could? Let's put that thinking cap on with that Two of Spades. It's a beautiful card to do just that. It'll come in very, very handy. And that Eight of Spades is the Chariot card. This is you eventually being able to do exactly that. beautiful rodeo card, I call it, because it's you with the reins, having the energy, the control that you need to really have your mind and heart and spirit all working together to ultimately get you success. All right, that is a tall order, but I think it is going to serve you so much good in the future. Good luck with all of it. Let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. The magic wand. I focus my energy. That is such an 8 of spades thing to say. All right, well, there you have it. Best of luck to you. Hope your year goes wonderfully. Hope you have a great day. Happy birthday. And everyone, carpe diem. Let's get on this journey with curiosity and kindness. And as always, let's get creative. All right.